Good morning, everybody. It is 7 a.m. I am Travis Breeze. Thank you so much for starting your morning with us, and we are really enjoying some nice temperatures out there. You probably can leave the jacket at home today, I think, as we now check in with meteorologist Sam Gabrielli.
Yeah, here, Travis. It's going to be a gorgeous day today. You know, yesterday was just relaxing to get outside. We had a light wind, no humidity, and keep in mind, too, with the freezing temperatures as of late, there's been no bugs that have been bothering us, too, to get outside and enjoy, and we're going to be, once again, enjoying some very warm air later on this afternoon. This morning, hovering above normal, especially in the metro. 51 degrees downtown, PRP at 43. Our friends in Sellersburg a little bit cooler, and keep in mind, too, in fact, a lot of our northern communities in southern Indiana are staying a little bit more brisk than the rest of us here. Lebanon at 47, Seymour to the north at 38 as we speak. Again, today we're going to climb to 68 degrees. A couple of other communities could be trapped in the middle 60s here. LaGrange possibly 64, Campbellsville getting to about 66. We do have warmer days ahead of us, though. Here's what we do have in the forecast. There's going to be a high pressure developing in the southern plain states, especially over Texas. That high is going to be shifting closer to the Ohio Valley, and that's what's going to be giving way to warmer and warmer temperatures each and every day this week. I'm going to step off screen so you get an idea about Election Day, because I know everybody's looking forward to Election Day. We're going to rise to 73 degrees. In a few minutes here, Travis, I'm going to talk more in detail about just how warm the rest of this week will be. I'll talk more detail about the complete 7-day forecast in a few minutes.
Thank you, Sam. Well, as we get ready for that Election Day forecast, Kentucky's gubernatorial candidates are hitting their final few campaign stops ahead of Tuesday. WHAS11's Connor Steffen has more on the big early voting turnout that the Commonwealth saw over just the last few days, including right here in Jefferson County.
As Kentucky's early voting period comes to a close,
it's trending upward, which we love to see.
Those helping run the polls are in high spirits with the turnout they're seeing so far.
We're glad that so many people are taking advantage of the opportunity to come out, no matter where they vote.
Aaron Huber with the Jefferson County Clerk's Office says Saturday boasted the highest voter turnout of the 3-day period. More than 44,000 Jefferson County residents cast their ballots between Thursday and Saturday.
We know that every election counts because we're the ones who help orchestrate it. But we want people to know that as well and to believe it as well because it's the truth.
As the final few voters headed to the polls Saturday, Kentucky's candidates for governor hit the campaign trail.
Quite honestly, he is the best governor Kentucky has ever had, isn't it?
Together, we have the capacity to hold firm for those values and those principles.
Democratic incumbent Governor Andy Beshear continued his 10-day bus tour in Bowling Green, joined by his father, former Governor Steve Beshear.
I'm feeling great. I'm losing my voice, but I'm feeling great. You see crowds like this, and we're seeing them all over Kentucky and Western Kentucky. It's just really exciting to see people so excited about our future.
Republican candidate and current Kentucky AG Daniel Cameron was also joined by family as he spoke to a crowd packed inside Louisville's largest FOP lodge.
I don't want you to forget this feeling that you have right now. I want to make sure that everyone gets to the polls on November 7th.
In the final days of one of the most competitive and closely watched races this election year, both candidates are stressing to Kentuckians the importance of their vote. Connor Steffen, WHAS 11, on your side.
Attorney General Cameron plans to head to the polls on Election Day, and Governor Beshear cast his ballot early on Thursday. And before you head to the polls on Tuesday, we do have a couple of reminders for you. TARC will offer free rides on Tuesday to help you get to the polls. Rides will be during normal service hours and on regular routes. TARC 3 rides will also be free for paratransit customers. And there are certain rights you're guaranteed during an election. Secretary of State Michael Adams, who is running for re-election, wanted to remind us all of that. In the Voters' Bill of Rights, you have the right to have your vote counted accurately, to cast your vote if you are in line to vote, ask for help, get a replacement ballot if you make a mistake, and vote free from any coercion. You can report any problems that you might have with any of these rights to the Election Law Hotline. The number is on your screen, 1-800-328-VOTE. And you can visit WHAS11.com to see our full election guide. And be sure to join us for our 1-hour election report next week, where we will be joined by our political analysts, Republican consultant Iris Wilbur-Glick and former Metro Council President Democrat David Tandy, Tuesday at 7 p.m. More local news now. Ford has announced temporary layoffs at its Louisville assembly plant. According to UAW Local 862 President Todd Dunn, the layoffs are happening because of a, quote, parts-related issue with the supply chain. Around 1,600 employees will be affected, but Dunn told us the move is temporary, and he said it is not significant. We did reach out to Ford for a comment, but have not heard back at this time. The UAW reached a tentative agreement with Ford on October 26th, and voting on that contract is now underway, with some of the first plants in Michigan approving it on Thursday. Kentucky fans can breathe a sigh of relief as Big Blue knocked off Mississippi State yesterday to end a 3-game losing streak. The Cats got started early in this one down in Starkville as they got a passing touchdown right here on the goal line from Devin Leary. And the Kentucky defense was nails in this one as they were able to get a big pick six to keep the momentum in their favor in the second quarter. It was 21-3 at halftime, and the Cats really only needed a few more to put this one on ice. 24-3. They are now bowl eligible. And at L&N Stadium, the Cardinals really showed that they are looking strong, hopefully headed towards the ACC championship. The Cards took down Virginia Tech 34-3. And Louisville's top running back was not Jawar Jordan in this game. In the last 2 weeks, the Cards have outscored their opponents 57-3. Later on GMK, sports reporter Mason Huraduski will have highlights from both of these, plus Lou City and Indiana.